How's it going, everybody? It's Nicky here. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about this math problem. You may have seen it circulating on Twitter recently. Everyone was getting all up in arms because they got two different answers, and that's not supposed to happen in math. So the two answers people regularly got were 16 and 1. And I just wanted to explore a little bit about this problem, why people got two different answers, and what the truth is, because it's all about the fucking truth. So, first step that everyone tended to agree on, at least that everyone I saw on Twitter agreed that this is the first step, the correct step, because as we learned the order of operations, PEMDAS, P comes first, so the parentheses is first. The second step is the controversial one. Some people thought we should divide first, and some people thought we should multiply first. If we divide first, we're going to get 8 divided by 2 is 4 times 4, which will end up being 16. I don't even know if you can fucking see that, but 4 times 4, that's what's written right there. Some people thought that you should divide first. You get 8 divided by 2, multiply first, which would give you 8 divided by 2 times 4, which is 8. That gives you 1. This one gives you 16. 16 is not equal to 1. If you didn't do that computation in your head, just let me be the first to tell you. 16 is not equal to 1. So, how do we get two different answers out of this? Do we divide first or do we multiply first? If you think about it, division and multiplication are really the same operation. Just think about that for a second. 4 times 2 is equal to 8, but also 4 divided by 1/2. These are the same, that's the same. These are both equal to 8. So, if you think about it, if you sit back and just think about it for a couple of seconds, dividing and multiplying, they're really the same thing. So do we divide first or do we multiply first? The answer is both, but neither. It's kind of, let's just reel it back a little bit. The correct answer to this problem is that it's a bad problem. This problem doesn't really make sense from a mathematical standpoint. It's not a problem with this step or this step. It's a problem with the problem, so to speak. It's specifically a problem with this part right here. This division symbol that we know and love is a bad symbol. It's not well defined, so to speak, because it doesn't explain. All right, let me just illustrate it this way. If I erase this real quick, how would we rewrite this using fractions, right? We love fractions. Fractions are so cool and useful, and unlike this symbol. So this says we could rewrite this expression up here as 8 divided by 2 times 2 plus 2 with everything underneath there. Or alternatively, we could write 8 divided by 2 times 2 plus 2. And as we saw before, these are two different things. You may have noticed if you study math past like a 5th or 6th grade level that we stop using this symbol for this very reason, because it's not well defined. It doesn't really make sense. It gives us lots of fucky shit that just doesn't end up working. So, Twitter, I know you've been arguing about this for a long time. You're all right, pretty much. Anyone who said 16 or 1 is right. If you said something other than that, you have different problems, and, that's okay. Every failure is an obstacle to overcome to get smarter. So, I hope you learned something. I hope you at least had fun, or you think this is interesting. I think this stuff is kind of interesting. If not, that's okay. You can just get the fuck off my YouTube channel. Anyway, bye-bye.